Okay, so we're back and we've got some objectives. I do have a bunch of yeah, let's keep grabbing this. Oh shoot. This planet doesn't have oh, interesting. It's not called Chrysagon anymore. It's literally just frost crystal. That's an interesting point to be made. I guess I'm gonna go dump some of it in my storage. Which I guess I shouldn't have access to now? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. So I'm just gonna dump off all the frost crystal we got. We're not gonna need it immediately. I'm also gonna put over the vortex cube, the neutrino modules. Some of these might actually be necessary, and I'm a little bit leery about just getting rid of them. Yeah, they've actually renamed a number of these things. So there's like marrow bulbs, there's pugnium. Well, I guess pugnium's still pugnium. Fungal mold. Yeah, so my old crop setup has been changed drastically. For better or worse, honestly. But I figured let's get rid of some of the resources. Do you sell anything of any use now that I'm thinking about it? Let's see. I assume we have all of these. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these. Or, I think I've got all of these. It'd be really nice if it told me I already knew some of these things. Well, it looks like I already know it. Alright, whatever. That's, not that important. So, one of the nice things is, despite the fact that most of my progress got wiped, and this planet kind of bites. Let's scan. There might be something interesting. Okay, I'll just check that out. So yeah, this planet has been turned into kind of a shitty wasteland, which makes me sad because this is originally a really cool. This was a really cool, pretty planet. It actually, you know what? No. Let me back up. This actually does look nicer planetarily. The ground textures have been vastly improved. Where are you? There you are. I gotta turn those sound effects like down even further. I guess let's do that for a second, because this is gonna get loud. I'll drop it down to like 20. Because the music is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so we want them to specifically hate my guts. I'm just gonna let things get bad for a bit. They can't hurt me that much, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, we want them to summon reinforcements. Damaged machinery. I don't have any carbon. Okay. Well, maybe I should actually respond accordingly. Momentarily. I should probably build this thing up so it's not just a laser. I think I've got it entirely set around lasers, though, right now. Looks like they got a better substance designer. Yeah, just in general, it looks like they've... Whoops. It looks like they've improved quite a lot. I might have to turn down the music, too. I'm sorry, this is probably kind of super loud. For the most part, this game is, like, silent. Okay, there we go. Now we need to care. Oh shit, I've got grenades now. I didn't have grenades in the past. Luckily the dog robots are stupid. Okay, but that should help out with our numbers, at least for a moment. Alright, let's I'm gonna turn down that music too so you guys aren't getting like totally ear blasted. Because I feel like I am. I'll drop it at like 40 and drop this at 10. That should be reasonable. Okay. There we go. Base looks better. Like a better looking Subnautica base. Yeah, kind of. It definitely does have that like visual. That like. Jeez, how do I even describe the Subnautica style? Kind of the like low poly 3D model, whatever nonsense. It always feels really good to play games like this in Subnautica, just from like a visual standpoint. Unfortunately, this one suffers a little bit from over-procedural generation. Makes things feel a little bit Spore-y, I guess. But at the same time, I can deal. So let's go check the tech thing up here. I should have enough copper for what I need. Let's see. So right before I started this section, I'm streaming it, I guess. I had my usual kind of mid-late stream Pop-Tart break, which was not actually Pop-Tarts this time around, but I was asked what's my favorite Pop-Tart, and the answer is probably blueberry. I really like the flavor of blueberry Pop-Tarts. They're absolutely delicious. The main issue with blueberry Pop-Tarts is they give me kind of bad acid reflux. So I almost want to say I actually prefer wild berry. It's the inferior flavor, but it's tolerable for longer. Like I don't feel sick afterwards. Unfortunately, being an adult, I have to come to grips with the fact that my digestive system is shitty and bad. It always makes me a little bit sad on that one. Oh, right. That's a weird feature. We've got these, like, orbs with slabs on the top. Let's see, is there a way to mark a derelict ship so you can come back to it later? Yes. You can just straight up put down, like, a beacon. You can put a beacon down whenever you feel like it. So if I press Z... If you press Z, you can put down a beacon. It requires 1 volt AXL and 2 Carite sheets, and that will be marked forever. I'm not entirely sure how to get back to them, but that's probably the easiest and best way that you can get back to it. Let's see. Am I done with every single one of my like little missions here? Okay, there we go. I accidentally clicked the mouse. It's still under the log. Return to the mission agent. Return to the mission agent. Okay, so I gotta kill some creatures. I don't know if this planet has one. And the Overseer wants me to go back. Gather some chrysonite. Don't I have, like, a butt ton of chrysonite? I guess I can check that. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, this does actually have some gun upgrades. I'm not sure how to switch it anymore, unfortunately. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can switch the tech section. Can I make the jetpack? Okay, so we need more chrysonite. Oh, but that's different. That's different from what I've got, because what I've got is... I'm trying to... Oh, I see. I'm trying to switch back to general. No, it's chrysonite. Okay, just gotta go find some more Sentinels to beat up. I guess I should probably go back, but I'm gonna go destroy a little bit more. There you are. Oh, right. I forgot you can't just, How do you switch, anyway? I do not actually remember how to switch between, weapons here. That's some zinc. Zinc is nice. Found an S-class, but it only has 11 slots super attack power, though. You don't have a beacon blueprint. Can I just use the save point? Maybe? I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not much of an expert on these things. I haven't been in the market for a new ship for quite some time. Primarily because I have a level 50 ship, a 50 slot ship effectively. And so it's hard for me to want to switch it with something. Because it's, well, baseline going to be smaller. Worse at combat, though. I really should actually sit down and do some of the S-class nonsense. Alright, so let's see what this guy wants at the very least. You have so much to learn, so much to see. And this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass. I already did that. Okay. I already... Oh, right. I forgot. I hadn't saved. Okay, so he wants platinum. Except for, in reality, what we want to do is get rid of him. Yeah, I'd forgotten to save at the end of the... I had forgotten to save at the end of the episode earlier, which was totally my mistake. Let's go find some platinum. Luckily, platinum is common. Like, this planet is actually really good for resources. So, it's kind of... I'm gonna be loath to give it up until I find something better. Let's see, I've ever played Borderlands 2. I have, frequently. I've started multiple series on Borderlands 2, but they've all failed. I think I've started 3 different series on Borderlands 2. But the main problem is I can never get people to show back up for that 3rd session. Or 4th or 5th, or, you know, pretty much never actually finished the game. Which sucked, because I actually rather enjoyed Borderlands 2. I thought it was fun. That'll be something I'd probably get Keith, Bird, and Shell to play with me at a much later date. Because, wow, that was quite the speed boost there. Because those are like the only people that will reliably finish anything with me. Oh, there you are. Anyone know how to... Is it G? Okay, it's G to switch into combat mode. That really does make quite the difference, though. Originally, people are just like, just use the mining laser, but like, holy crap, gun mode might be worth holding on to. For a hostile Sentinel planet, they are significantly, they're not prepared for me. Okay, so we gotta get over here. Or I should probably summon my ship, because I'm gonna start taking some damage here. There we go. That is so useful. This is the gap between Twitch and YouTube stream getting larger. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how, I'm not entirely sure how encoding works with YouTube and Twitch, which sucks. But that's okay. I guess while we're here, let's transfer the platinum back. Yeah, there's the obsolete item, which is interesting. Still don't have enough crystalite for that, for the jetpack. Oh, it's crystalite and titanium. It's zinc. Man, I don't even remember how to get titanium again. I want to say something we mine. Now this gets me iridium. So I don't think that's going to be what I'm looking for. Might be kinda. Yeah, I gotta keep scanning some of this stuff, because we also need, I've got like 4 different missions here, and I should probably actually work on them instead of just getting distracted by different stuff. Let's see. Have I ever considered playing through the Diablo games with Bird, Keith, and Shell? Not only has it been considered, it's been attempted. We've tried to do like Diablo-likes in the past. The problem is ultimately Diablo-likes are not exactly well received. For example, I've been playing Path of Exile lately, and people are liking it, just not as much as you know, I'd like. And so like ultimately it's one of those where it's like kind of low views comboed with the inherent problem of just ultimately the games are, they're fun, but they're very repetitive and there's not much to talk about, so you just kind of talk about whatever. And I almost prefer like more active games, if that makes sense. However, if we ever get to be like within driving distance of each other, there's a very high possibility Bird, Keith, and myself, or at least Keith and myself will end up playing through. We will end up playing through Diablo 3 on like the PS4 because it locks everybody to the same location, which is like a huge plus. Because that's the one kind of rough, that's one of the rough bits about playing any Diablo-like is, like, the moment somebody goes off screen, they might not come back for, like, a while. And that always bites. What's up with this? Oh, it's Viridium. Right. We should actually mine a shit ton of this. Because Viridium is going to be kind of rare. Let's see. Alright, I've got a bunch of questions, so apologize if this has already been asked, but how's No Man's Sky now? You're looking into buying it. Get it on sale, probably. It's one of those where each patch brings it closer and closer to being like a legitimately good game. But ultimately it's still kind of a slow burn, a slow grind that not everybody will be interested in. And like the core gameplay is still kind of loosey-goosey, just wander around and look at stuff, except for like a couple of fetch quests. But they're definitively improving it. I mean, this guy has a hat now. He didn't have a hat earlier. So do we have the platinum? I still don't have the platinum. Alright, maybe I'll just pop the teleporter. We'll see if I can go buy some. Actually, let's see if I can buy some here, because I might have a fair bit. Let's see, platinum. Oh, that's a whole mess. Is there... Press the wrong thing. I was hoping that there would be a way to, like, buy all. Do I think Stellaris is better than this game? That is like asking if oranges are better than carrots. Like, they're both edible, I guess, but they're so very different that, like, why even bother asking? Okay, do we have enough platinum? We still don't have enough How much platinum do I need to give this guy? This shit's rare. Alright, fine. I guess we really are popping the teleporter. Let's go see what we have here. I guess we can buy it from some traders as we go by. But it definitely is getting better. The inclusion of multiplayer is nice, but it's mostly just kind of multiplayer from the perspective of, like, you can see people and kind of interact with them. Which is fairly important, but, like, they've started adding some, like, quests which speed up some of the grind and just give you some, like, direct things to do. God damn, this guy's got some bits on him. I feel like they've been increasing the alien variety, too. They look nicer to boot. Oh, right. I'm supposed to turn in missions. Not just browse them. Planetary customization would be awesome. Yeah, it would be. If I could, Okay, so I have deflection... enhancement Tau. If I could actually, like, terraform a planet to be, like, a different style, that'd be amazing. Okay, there we go. Objective complete, high impact stand. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on here. You can even tell that, like, the game is trying to let me move during this screen and it's having trouble. Oh, that's okay. Ooh. So this needs a little bit of work. This menu, but that's okay. It looks like I've turned in everything. Okay. Wow, those rewards are high. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna pick up every mission. I don't know if there's a limitation. 50,000 is not bad. Like, these missions pay well. Better than I thought. Reward fusion core? I am very confused by this. Okay. On the other hand, planetary colonization would be cool too. I have no idea how that would work. It'd be interesting if you could actually, like, seed settlements and actually, like, build cities and stuff. That would be awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the nanite cluster mission. We could use those. I mean, as far as I can tell, it's mostly just, like, do whatever the hell you want. Like, just go to any planet and kill anything. I don't know if they'll give you repeat rewards, though, which is interesting. Okay, to missing person. I'm just gonna pick up these, because exterminate planetary creatures. It doesn't care who I'm exterminating as long as I can exterminate somebody. We're also getting, like, stock pistons and stuff. Like, is this just something that I sell? I don't know. Unfortunately, I think my inventory filled up, so I didn't get all of them. Are those, like, forward bonuses? They might be, yeah. I am confused. Oh, hello. Look at this yellow ship. Unfortunately, exotic ships are probably going to look a little bit funkier. Yuck. It'd be really nice if... Wait, can I... It'd be really nice if I could pull up the... Oh, okay. Huh. I was not aware, but apparently you can scan whole stations. That's funky doodle. Alright, well, we might as well sell some of this stuff. Oh, wait, no, this guy has shit prices. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's go into the actual station and stuff. See, if players could colonize the galaxy, start empires, and kill each other, it would be too much like EVE Online. I think it would be too much for these developers. That'd be cool, maybe, but I don't know if I'd actually appreciate the PvP aspect to it. I think really the end game I'd want for multiplayer for this game is truly just, hey, I can go to this planet, explore, and do some objectives with my friends, and that's it. Let's see, did I meet somebody in the game? I haven't yet. If you guys see somebody, like, floating around, that'll be somebody else. I guess let's just transfer all the zinc for a second. We've also got, like, a shit ton of thamium. I'm just gonna mostly try and clear my inventory for a bit. I don't know what to do with the defense shit. Well, I guess we might as well go... Oh, no. Well, I'll go buy from this guy. We want to pick up a bunch of platinum. I haven't tried the new story mode yet. I'm working on it. I'm not actually sure where to get the quest for that. And I don't want to start over. This was one of the problems I have with this new version is I don't want to start over. Because, you know, I've already got this, like, pre-existing playthrough, more or less. Holy shit, this guy has a ton of stuff. Like, he sells 2,000 iridium. Alright, somebody's got to sell, like, a whole bunch of platinum. I'll just buy, like, a fair bit of extra. The other thing I would appreciate for this game is if they actually added more of a survival standpoint. Like, you know, in the very early game when you're trying to fix up your ship and stuff, I almost kind of wish it pulled like a Don't Starve and you actually had to spend quite a fair amount of time on the planet before you could go out there and do blank. There's nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna fly down and check things out. Because I'd love to actually, like, be on a planet and have to figure out how to survive Subnautica style to some degree for at least a little while. Let's see, it's a hot planet. I'll try it. Hopefully it's got platinum. Generally does. Let's see, would it be better if this game let you zoom out so you could see the entire galaxy like in Spore? Except for with Spore, it was on a flat plane and there were only, like, you know, a couple hundred stars, I want to say. Whereas this game is like some kind of giant nightmare when it comes to, this game is a giant nightmare when it comes to, like, actually figuring out, like, where to go in the universe. Like, it would be this giant cloud of color and not much else. I really wish there was a POI scanner that worked on planets. They'll probably add one eventually, but oof, need one bad. That is a POI that's going to take some distance to go to. I guess I'll go out to the guess I'll go out here and see what we got. What is this? Big. And cycle weapons G, and we got gold. Ah. Okay, well, I guess we've totally lost the POI of whatever it is. What are these rocks? They're probably nothing if I get close to them, which is unfortunate. What is this? Oh. It's not nearly as cool as I was hoping it would be. I was hoping there were going to be like these crazy cool... Whoop. I can't pilot right now. Okay, there we go. Do we seriously have like no points of interest along this planet? That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just land. Hopefully there's a critter or something around here. What do I think of a mix of No Man's Sky and Elite Dangerous? Maybe? I don't know. I think my main problem with any suggestions... Okay, flora, genera, fauna... Was that fauna limited? Let's see. So this is the planet I'm on. No planetary fauna. That's a pretty planet, but... not planet. Pretty UI, but yeah, this is not what I need. Yeah, I think in general they really upped the texture quality. I guess part of it is I haven't played enough Elite Dangerous to really know too much about it. Like, as much as I'd like to get into Elite Dangerous, it's another one of those games that takes like a significant time investment before it even gets fun. This one being single player inherently is a little bit easier to get into. Screw it. Let's head down to the planet with the trading post. At least it gives me something to look for. Because, like, in this case, with this game, I can just kind of play it whenever I want. I don't have to worry about my ship getting blown up while I'm, like, not there. And, I don't... There's no arbitrary grind... Well, there is an arbitrary grind wall, but I can skip it. If I don't care to do so because, you know, cheats work, I guess. I feel, like, kind of guilty for saying that, but at the same time, like... It doesn't matter that much if you cheat in a single-player game. So if I don't want to have, like... If I don't want to have to grind for, like, 20 million credits again, I can just go past. You can play solo in Elite too. Yeah, but you'd still have to... You'd still have to, like, spend the time grinding up the better ships and so on and so forth. Hopefully there's better non-hostile planets. Hopefully there... Is this... I swear I landed on this planet earlier, but I'm not entirely sure. You need a map of visited places, spaces on a planet. Yeah, that's one of the problems with procedural generation is it's ultimately just a disconnected node of nothing. Which sucks. Let's get down here. Let's see if I can buy some platinum from the trading post. Thing is, for some reason, platinum has suddenly become this, like, ultra-rare resource. Now we got some more of those, like, weird dick mushrooms, and that's about it. Would it be too much for them to add gas giants? No, I think actually gas giants would be pretty easy to work with. I think the main reason why they didn't add gas giants to this game is because people can't go to them. And, like, players couldn't land at a gas giant. I guess you could actually have it so that they landed a gas giant. Like, yeah, no, they should probably actually, they should probably actually add gas giants just as, like, kind of a cool fun thing. Alright, so we have, like, the instability injector and a couple other stuff. I don't know what to sell. Well, I'll leave it for a bit. Let's talk to this man. Okay, let's offer him a Viking dagger. Our standing has gone up, but I don't even... Let's offer it some Grogra. So it looks like if I want to, if I want dialect help, it's going to take some effort. Okay. So there's a manufacturing facility. Okay, that's worth it. Anything else? Barter. 1,000 units. What does he give me? Microdensity fabric. So that's not really that useful. What do you have? Barter. Nah, these aren't that useful. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to get Mordite to get these guys to like me. Problem is, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Mordite is actually poop, so we're gonna have to get some... boy. Alright, let's take the multi-tool. Wow, that's a garbage multi-tool if I ever saw one. Yeah, let's get out of here.